What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Isaac, and today we are here with another official trailer. We got 28 years later. Now, I remember as a kid, a long time ago, watching 28 Days Later. And from what I can remember, it wasn't very much that I can remember, is what I can remember. I do remember watching it. I do know I've seen 28 Days Later. And I actually do remember some scenes in my head, here and there. Not too much. So I'm gonna have to rewatch all these movies before I watch. Because I know there was 28 Weeks Later, right? That was another one. I'm pretty sure that's part 2. And that one, I'm not sure if I watched. That one's 50-50. That one, if I did watch that one, the 28 Weeks Later, it had to be when it first came out. It had to be when it first came out, but because I really don't remember anything from there other than maybe some, like a few flashes in my head, but I don't know if that was just from the original trailer when that one first came out, or if I've actually seen the movie. So that one's up 50-50, but I know I watched 28 Days Later. But we have today, 28 years later, and obviously before I actually watch this movie, when this movie does come out, because I am going to watch it, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to go back, rewatch 28 Days Later, and also right after that, go back and either watch for the first time or rewatch 28 Weeks Later as well. So, yeah, other than that, don't really know too much about this going in, other than if it's anything like the previous two, or at least the first one that I can remember some flashes. It's kind of like a zombie-esque movie, right? Or like more like a virus type thing. I don't remember 100% what was it. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it wasn't like the classic supernatural type zombie movie. I think it was more one of those like viruses type zombie movies. A little bit more like realistic, I guess, in that sense. Yeah, I think so. I honestly don't even remember like too much actual like them eating flesh or anything. I think from what I can remember, they were just like spewing out blood on top of other people, and then that's how it got transmitted, the virus or whatever. But I don't remember too much of them actually eating other people like actual zombies do in the classic sense. So I don't know, guys. Not too much to expect. So without further ado, let's just get into this reaction. Here we go. Okay, starting off with a silly song. What? Teletubbies! Oh no, a bunch of kids. Dang, that's a lot of daughters. Oh, that one kid was crying. She knew already. She knew what was happening. No, I don't do so good with kids. I hope they're okay. It's so hard to watch stuff with kids. All I want them to do is survive when I watch kids. Depending on the context in the movie, honestly though.
1732 the day before. Boot.
Oh, weeks became years. They just skip months, right?
There's no discharge in the war.
Ooh. Behold Jim. Oh, that went too very fast. Hey, what's up, Craven? You're in this movie too?
Men go mad with watching him. There's no.
Damn, he's been working a lot there recently, huh? Yep, expected that.
If your eyes drop,
My goodness. Whoa, what the heck was that?
Up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
This like background music and narration is very like unsettling. Oh, Tower of Bones. Will. Humanity. Oh baby, that looked like a walker right there.
7, 6, 11.
28 years later, wow.
17,
like the toxic, like hazardous symbol behind it. Oh my goodness. 6/20/2025. Okay. Well, there you have it, everyone. That was the official trailer for 28 Years Later. And it's basically what I expected. A bunch of flashes of just this apocalyptic type zombie-esque world that we're now living in. Because like I said, honestly, I don't remember too much from 28 Days Later, other than I know I watched it and it's a few flashes here and there. And I remember the actor, what's the actor's name? It was like Cillian Murphy or something like that. I forget what the actor's name is. I think that's what it was. But I'm gonna have to look it up after. I'm pretty sure that's his name, or I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I think that was his name, if I remember correctly. 28 Weeks Later, don't remember watching, might have, because there's again a few flashes, but that might have just been the trailer or things I've seen online. And they just completely 100% skipped 28 months later, right? I guess they're like, let's just skip the months. Who cares about months? Let's just go straight to the years. But anyway, yeah, overall, looked interesting. There was a few moments where, like, there was that one Skeletor zombie, I guess we can call him, that kind of looked like a walker from The Walking Dead or something. I'm like, okay, that's even more zombie, esque the nature of it, at least how they look. And not too much. Again, that opening scene, oh man, there was a lot of girls and I think a boy, maybe a couple boys, I'm not sure. The children, right? And I'm like, no, for this type of stuff, like survival movies, I always get so much anxiety because whenever I see kids, I just, inside of like apocalyptic worlds like this, I always get so much anxiety because I want them to survive so badly because they're just innocent and there's that protective nature that comes out of me. I'm just like, man, no, I don't do well, guys, when there's children involved like that. Just like the movie The Circle. I don't know if any of you guys seen the movie The Circle, but that's a mess up ending. Yeah, so we'll see how that turned out. And then the actor, what's his name? Wait, hold on real fast, guys. I have to, real quickly, I gotta look up the actor's name real fast. Because I'm tired of forgetting actors' names. He was in a bunch of stuff, the Godzilla and Aaron Taylor Johnson, right. Kraven, he's in now in Kraven and whatnot. Doing a bunch of stuff now. Wow, I didn't know he was actually the main, or I'm gonna assume the main character from this movie, because it looked like he's showing him a lot. But yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson. We'll see how, because I heard mixed reviews on Kraven. Majority of it negative, so I haven't watched it yet for myself, which I am going to. But I'm like, damn, that sucks, man. I hope he at least does good in this movie. I hope 28 Years Later is a good movie and him himself does a good job in it. But yeah, other than that, it's what to be expected. There was a scene where a guy gets like grabbed. I don't know if they're in the forest or woods or whatever, but he got grabbed out of this like broken down vehicle or bus or whatever. I'm like, wow, what was that? Like, I want to see the thing that grabbed him like that. Was that like a bigger version of what do they call it in The Last of Us? Like bloaters or something? I don't know. I forget what they're called in there. But like the big guys, I'm like, there's no way a skinny, scrawny Walking Dead zombie just hauled that like 180 pound to 200 pound guy out of that vehicle. I don't know how much he weighs, but yeah, that was crazy. And other than that, oh yeah, there were some scenes where like people with like masks and whatnot. I'm like, why is it always in apocalyptic like worlds and situations, humanity always has to like branch out into these little like groups of like cult people turned psycho people, like purge type situation where it's like always like the psychos come out. It's like, oh, it's the apocalypse now. There's no law or rules or anything. We might as well just create anarchy and chaos too and be bad people. Who cares about our fellow man trying to survive humanity all together? No, we're in it for ourselves. If we see other survivors, we're just gonna loot, take, kill, whatever. I'm like, oh gosh, people, humans, we're always the problem. But yeah, overall, that trailer looked interesting. I'm curious. Don't remember too much about the world itself, of like how the origins of this virus or whatever, how this spread it. I don't know if they're gonna dive deep into that in here, and we're actually gonna get like a cure or an actual like positive ending, or is this movie just gonna end? I'm like, no, it's still just gonna be the apocalypse. We might have survived in the movie itself, but it's still going on. There's no actual solution. So to the problem by the end of this. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm interested. I'm gonna go back, rewatch 28 days later, and then rewatch or watch for the first time 28 weeks later, and then check out this movie as well. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Comment down below what else you guys want me to react to. I always say this in every other video: animes, movies, shows, trailers, what other things you guys want me to react to. You guys want it, I react to it. Keep clicking that like, comment, share, subscribe button. Subscribe, please subscribe. We're gonna hit our goal. Come on, 100 subscribers, and then we're gonna keep going up from there. Join me on this journey, because I'm really new to this, beginning of this, so you guys can be part of this like beginning journey, and then like years from now, you guys can say you were in like the top 100 or under 1,000 subscribers on this journey. But yeah, appreciate it, guys, and until next time, see you on the next reaction. Peace.